Hello Pisces! Hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hello everyone, I can feel your energies in my stomach. Thank you for the warm welcome. And welcome of course to you for being here today and sharing your time with me. We're gonna have a look into the energies that are surrounding you right now, what you're currently working on, what is important for you to know, and then we're going to have an extended, so basically the rest of your reading over on Patreon. Let's hop in and let's see what is happening in your life, Pisces. We have finding solutions for you that I already wrote down, which was great because I felt like maybe it wasn't going so smoothly, but you're finding the right solutions for it, and in some cases rather quickly. And also this could have to do with adding boundaries to your surroundings, because I put these two together like this and they were just too close, so I put them apart a little bit. Amethyst might be relevant for you too. Maybe bringing some distance between you and another for the highest benefit of the both of you, actually, because a no, this is interesting, it's sometimes way more loving than a yes. That is not coming from an honest place, you know, and that can be hard to do, but it is necessary. And yeah, there's something about being honest to yourself, being loyal with yourself, Pisces, and to really, and thus make it work, and thus make it work for you, finding easier solutions, finding an easier way to do things in your life. Some of you, you really have to protect your space. You really have to, especially if you're doing healing work, protect your space, say a little prayer before you start your work. And even if you don't, the majority of you here are light workers, are healers. And even if you do another trade that has nothing to do with healing works, you're still doing healing work, okay? Without maybe even realizing that you do so. So do protect your space and do keep your energies with yourself. And again, set those energetic boundaries. They may help you a whole lot here, Pisces. And the benefit here is great. This one, no. What do we have for Pisces to encourage, elevate, and empower Pisces at this time? And also, what are they working on currently, please? What is Pisces working on currently? There's so much stuff coming out. You may have a lot of thoughts currently that are, you know, in your atmosphere and around your atmosphere. Be mindful of those. They're only thoughts. They're not to be taken too seriously. It's like clouds that are passing by, you know, the sun, the horizon, and everything is always there. The sky is always there. The blue light. Oh, interesting. Blue light is always there for you to receive, Pisces. Please know that your thoughts are only like clouds. Let them pass. Sometimes there are more clouds. Other times there aren't any. Other times they pass quickly. Some will linger around. No more, no less. Okay? Almost feeling a little bit restricted from speaking, which is interesting. So I'm not so much feeling the throat with this, but maybe you're keeping your mouth shut in order to keep the peace a little bit too often, possibly, where it would be really good to just speak from the heart. And you're at that point already where you can do so, Pisces. Oh, nice. Okay, wow, that was a whole bunch of cards to then arrive at the Chariot. So maybe what has been unfolding in your life has been a long time coming, and all of a sudden it takes up speed. It really takes up speed. I have a feeling it could have to do with the finding of the solutions, that all of a sudden you got it. All of a sudden something clicks into place, or has been clicking into place, that you've been working on for a really long time, Pisces. Yeah, totally, because you now seem to be at ease. What I'm getting with this is literally, you found those horses, you trained those horses, you built that whole carriage, so you learned so much on your journey already. Now it's time to apply it. Now it's actually time to go. It's go time for you. Very interesting. Finally, to some of you, you're about to step into this space where it's finally, the momentum is picking up. Things are going really fast. But do not discount your journey that you've had up until this point, okay? Like, you worked so hard, Pisces, to make whatever you're trying to bring into existence work that could be on a personal level, you know, spiritual growth, personal growth. That could be on a professional level, anything that you do, you know, professionally as a profession. Something has been a long, long time coming, and I feel it's finally coming in for you. And quickly too, you, it's just like, okay, when you're doing sports, for example, bouldering is a perfect example for that. When you go into the higher grades and when it becomes more difficult, it often requires just a quick spin, just a few millimeters of your shoe on a crimp, for example, and then you can all of a sudden do the move that you wanted to do. When before it seemed impossible, but all of a sudden you make that tiny shift. This is what this feels like to me. You all of a sudden understand almost intuitively what it is that you need to do to make this work. Oh, I love this. What else? What can be helpful here? This one, no. What can be helpful here to Pisces? This one, yeah. Hermit, you have the Hermit. So that's 555. That's the, wow, 2 major arcanas too. That's what's helpful to you. Do not allow anything to distract you, because I'm getting huge, you know, meditation vibes with this. Huge, you're going inside. You're aligning yourself with yourself. To stay grounded, to stay focused on the task at hand. I'm getting huge focused energy here for you. Either you're in that already to make it happen already, or, sorry, I got something in my eye, or this is something that that is required of you to help you with this phase that is coming up here, or that you're already in, to stay focused on that. It seems like you're fairly relaxed on the first card, on the Chariot, but that's because you know what you're doing. You make it look so easy, you know, when really this was anything but easy. And then with the Hermit, it's just like, retreat, take your time, you know. It's actually the balancing energies to a little bit of stressful energies due to the high velocity of the Chariot card. The Hermit is the balance of that. It's just like, okay, let's take a breather. Let's see where we're going with this. These are very, you know, reclusive kind of energies, but in a really good way, not in a shying away from, you know, society or from human beings. It's really more like you're taking the time for yourself to replenish yourself here, Pisces. What is the purpose of this? This one, no. What's the purpose of this? I still have that hair in my eye, I think. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's see. Okay, so what's the higher purpose of this? What's your purpose of this? What's the purpose of the speed up here? Let's find out. The White Light Oracle wants to come in. So we'll see what wants to come in here for you. What's the purpose of this for Pisces? Seeing further than others can. So I'm assuming you can channel, or you have the ability to pick up on the messages that are being sent to you in some way. Crystals, clear quartz, amethyst we have here for you. I also have the rose quartz, a heart opener here for you. It's very interesting. You seem to be connected to crystals here, Pisces. What do we have? What do we have? For Pisces, this one, yes. Shekinah. You have Shekinah. Yeah, it almost looks like a seer here on this card who is looking into the future. And now I'm very much aware of her crown, literally her crown chakra that is blasting out. So you must be having abilities, either known or unknown, of a high priestess, of a high priest that can definitely see into the future, that has expanded vision. And it goes right along with the Hermit and with the meditation space, because that's how you may be receiving your answers, and maybe how you have gotten to the point where you are right now. Let me see. And that little adjustment there that they were talking about, you might receive it in meditation, or you might already have received it, or like an intuitive hit. You didn't need to sit somewhere cross-legged trying to, you know, bring it into existence. So the spiritual worlds want to help you resolve your worldly concerns. So the solving of issues, the finding of solutions, right? It is safe for you to rely on Spirit as a loving, protective, helpful, and practical presence, able to positively affect all areas of your life, including facilitating the resolution of physical problems. Do not limit your spirituality to concepts. Instead, apply your higher knowledge and principles. Grow your wisdom and live your path, Pisces. Acknowledge your value as a person, as a soul. Treasure the gifts of your path and let your spirituality integrate with all facets of your life. No, we're good here. That's good, right? Yeah. So, as a higher purpose here, and this is interesting because it almost seems separate from the velocity that I saw here, is to step more and more into yourself, into your authentic self. Well, it's not quite separate here because it's like you also know when to rest and when to take action. It doesn't matter if anyone else thinks that makes a whole lot of sense or not. That is off the table, and to step away from that kind of a view here of it needs to make sense for others, or you need to look left and right. How fast do others live their life? You know, how fast do others come into success? How do others just do the things that they're doing? That is none of your business. It's really like you're moving towards more and more in your own flow. It's really beautiful. Like I'm seeing a flower unfolding here, more and more in that direction, when before you just had the bud. All of a sudden it starts to open and unfold ever so beautifully. And yeah, you're stepping into your power here. That is beautiful. Very, very beautiful. All right, Pisces, we'll take it over to Patreon here for you to find out what is additionally helpful to you. What do you need additionally to know about your situation and the higher view of things and further unfoldment of this path. Excuse me. If you would like to follow us, the link is down below to Patreon. It's $11.11 a month. And yeah, just go with it if you like. All right, I hope this was helpful and or insightful to you. I'm sending you so much love, light, and shadow. And I'll see you next time. We're over on Patreon. Bye.